look around, do you see it? Do you see everything? Do you see every tiny speck of dust? Do you see every book and every tree and every house and every city and every nation and every continent, the entire planet? Today, scientists have found 92 natural elements that are believed to make up everything in the universe. Everything around you, everything you've ever come in contact with, everywhere you've ever been, everyone you've ever known, even you. Everything in the world comes from less than 100 simple substances that have been around since the beginning of time. But if there are so few elements that go into making up everything around us, how can we possibly explain the endless number of substances and materials and objects that we interact with each day? Chemists have identified more than 12 million unique substances on Earth. Just imagine how many more there are out there in the rest of the universe. Where do they come from? How did we get such a complicated world full of molecules and compounds? How did we get all of these substances that our very lives depend on? Well, it all comes down to one huge and very, very important idea: bonding. We already know that an atom's stability is based on its structure, and the way an atom will interact with other particles is based on its electrons. The most stable arrangement of electrons is an octet, a full valence shell. When an atom has its octet, it behaves like a noble gas. The noble gases are non-reactive because they are already stable. Since they have 8 electrons in their outermost energy level, they have their full octet. They don't need any more electrons, and they definitely don't want to give any up. So they tightly hold on to their 8 electrons and don't interact with other particles. But not everyone is lucky enough to automatically have a full octet. Most of the elements have to work for it. For most atoms, teamwork is the best strategy for becoming stable. When an atom has an incomplete valence shell, it will find another atom to bond with. Bonding is the process that creates chemical compounds and all of the substances that we rely on every day. There are a few different ways that atoms bond with one another, but in every case, the electrons are where all the action is. Atoms will either transfer, share, or repel each other's electrons in order to form bonds. This is how atoms trick nature into believing that they have a full octet, which means they get to be stable. And in the process, compounds are formed, such as water, or other important molecules for life on Earth, like amino acids that form proteins in our body, or much more complicated molecules like glucose, or other organic molecules that we couldn't live without. Bonding is the process by which atoms rearrange themselves in an attempt to become more and more stable. The electron arrangement of an atom's outermost energy level, its valence electrons, has the greatest impact on its stability. An unstable atom will always react with other unstable atoms, rearranging their electrons so that bonds are formed. These bonds allow both atoms to become more stable and form the millions of new compounds that allow life to exist on Earth.